Thanks, Abby. Good morning, members, and welcome to this meeting.
Archie, there's enough echo.
Sorry, Archie. So, Councillor, there's quite a bit of interference. I wonder if we could ask for all mics to be turned off.
I think it's in the hall.
I think it's the mic that seems to be with Claire.
That's it.
That's better.
Thank you. Good morning, members, and welcome to this meeting of Communities Committee of Thursday, 2nd of February. As you will be aware, we've been unable to secure a BSL interpreter for this meeting despite the best efforts of officers. Vlad Valiente is here to provide more information should members wish, but I think it would be appropriate, Vlad, for you to give the reasons why we don't have an interpreter today and the process in which we go through to try and get those, and what level of BSL interpreter that we require for these meetings.
Yes, thank you, Chair. And through you, just to give members a bit of background in that regard, first and foremost, we've got an agreed protocol in regards to finding what is deemed suitable interpreters, and that includes BSL level 3. And in the steps within that protocol, which we've done in this regard for today, has included working with the relevant agencies to get interpreters in place. And we've done that, but this week has been particularly problematic across Scotland. We've tried all interpreters through the agency, but also we've got another kind of group of interpreters that from time to time we also use. We've attempted those, and we've also gone through a long list of both Scottish BSL interpreters, as well as going through a list within the English BSL interpreters to try and accommodate for this meeting. Unfortunately, we've had no success in that regard, and we were trying right up to the last minute yesterday to try and achieve that. BSL, as members might be aware, are in very short supply, and obviously we're competing with other public bodies as well as private sector in that regard for that resource. We'll obviously look at this, and if there's any lessons to be learned, we will do so, but what I can give is that assurance that we've followed that protocol, which has been successful right up till now.
Okay, before I propose that we immediately adjourn this meeting, is there any questions from members? Questions? Jim?
Thanks, Chair. Maybe not so much a question as an observation or a thought, and maybe it's already been explored, but I wonder if there's any opportunity to train members of staff that the council have that are already employed to increase their skills and incentivise them by ensuring that a payment will be made if their services are ever used. I know that's a long-term suggestion, but it might help prevent such a situation reoccurring in the future. Thanks, Chair.
Vlad, you like this yet?
Yeah, I think the development of our staff within that kind of BSL element of it is certainly something we are looking at and we can look at for the future. The key thing for us is that it needs to be a BSL level 3 in order to accommodate for this particular meeting. So we would need to have the staff that meet that criteria. My understanding is that we don't currently have any staff that meet that criteria.
Okay. Thanks. Well, some of you're looking at anyway, Vlad, for the staff to get up to that level 3. That's fine. If there's nobody else, then I propose this meeting is immediately adjourned until next week. We are what? Sorry, who's that? David.
Sorry, Chair, I was a wee bit late coming in here. Listen, I fully appreciate the circumstances here. It's really difficult. It is important that we are inclusive, and I fully support you in your proposal that we do adjourn today. You know, John enjoys his job, and he adds to the debate, and it's important he's able to take part. So I fully support you, Chair. Thank you.
Thanks, David, and I agree. We've got to be as fully inclusive as possible in the council, and we're trying our best to actually do that. So I propose that this meeting is immediately adjourned until next week. We are working with the agency on 2 options for next week, on Thursday or Friday, and we'll update members as soon as we have confirmation, either 1 p.m. on Thursday or 1:30 on Friday. And I hope members would be able to be here for that. Are we agreed?
Agreed.
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 So, sorry, Kim, you want to come in?
I was just pushing an agreement up.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Claire, can you read the decision then?
Thank you, Chair. I can confirm that the committee members have agreed to adjourn the meeting until next week, Thursday or Friday, depending on the confirmation of the BSL. Thank you.
Thank you very much, members, and hopefully we'll see you next week at some stage. Thank you. I'll close the meeting.